Math is considered as a universal language. It is a set of communication about objects like numbers, variables, sets, operations, functions, and equations.
In dealing practical life problems, math is a tool used to analyze the situation and create a logical argument that could be helpful in creating inductive or deductive reasoning.
Money management ensures that one will have enough budget for the things one need or want. It determines how much one can afford to spend and save while also maintaining to afford living expenses.
In relation to that, to gain financial literacy and profitability, math helps one to understand more how to manage money for its use to analyze and give meaning to the numbers presented. With this, we learn to manage our finances by being cautious of the things we spend our money on, identify needs from wants, and save up our allowances or earnings for future investment. We could invest or deposit our money in different money market to gain additional profit, such as in money market, a trade in short-term loans between banks as one of the way of investing in 3 to 5 years. Decisions shape our lives. Mathematical areas like statistics, probability, and others are essential for making difficult choices in economics, finance, law, and many other human endeavors.
Social choice theory is a decision between a collection of alternatives made by a collection of n voters with separate opinions. An example of when social choice theory is applied is during a presidential election.
Voting is effective as it takes into consideration what each voter's preference and thus makes an influence on the overall group's decision.
Our fair idea of a fair voting system is through the popularity method. It is the simplest and most widely used voting method.
Game theory is a type of logical thinking. The strategic situations in economic settings, for example, prisoner's dilemma, are simply useful and important applications of these math results.
The meaning of game in this context is any set of circumstances that has a result depending on the actions of two or more decision makers or players.
An example of game theory in real life is when making a decision in conflict. An individual has to determine the maximum, dominant, and Nash equilibrium strategy, and from there determine which strategy will benefit the individual the most. Mathematics is relevant in making breakthroughs in technology. In fact, algorithms are used to further the technology today. Example of technological application of mathematics are cryptography, GPS, and error-correcting codes.
Codes are created in order to efficiently transmit data digitally so that it takes little or less space as possible. Thus, data compression, error detecting and correcting, and cryptography will take place.
Coding theory serves a purpose of designing reliable and efficient data transmission method. This mainly helps in detection or correction of errors in the data being sent, as well as removal of redundancy. Cryptography is important because it secures the transactions being done. Nowadays, there are a lot of hackers, and cryptography enables sensitive information shared to be concealed.
Encryption is important because it allows you to securely protect the data you don't want anyone else to have access to. Decryption, on the other hand, is the process of reversing the encrypted code to a text that a person and a computer can understand.
The confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non-repudiation are primary concern in constructing crypto system. Unlike symmetric key that uses single key, asymmetric is better since it uses public key that can be used by many people, and only one user can use private key to encrypt and decrypt the message.
The goal of cryptography is to render data not understandable to all but the intended recipient, whereas error-correcting codes ensure that the data is decodable despite any disruptions done by the medium. The medium or channel of communication influences its effectiveness. Messages that passes through noisy channels has the risk of reducing the communication effectiveness.
Mathematics helps us solve problems more efficiently. This technique has been useful for making quantitative decisions in business planning, industrial engineering, and to a lesser extent, social and physical sciences.
A method is efficient when it provides a solution to finding an optimum value when subjected to various constraints. It achieves maximum productivity with minimum wasted effort and expense.
This is used with the inventory management of raw materials and finished products. Linear programming is used to minimize inventory cost and maximize its revenue.
Shortest path problem determines the path of the least length between two given vertices. As an application, this is equivalent to finding shortest distance, minimum time or cost between 2 points. Transportation problem is concerned with determining optimal strategy for distributing a commodity from sources to destination in such a way as to minimize total distribution cost. Assignment problem is primarily concerned with determining the optimal assignment or allocation of resources. The goal is to minimize or maximize the total cost or total time needed to perform the task at hand.
The Fibonacci sequence can be found almost anywhere in the world. It is a series of numbers, whereas each number is the sum of the previous two numbers. Like, for example, take 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, and 2 plus 1 is equals to 3, and 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. Most Fibonacci numbers can be found in botany and in nature. Take a look at this flower. It has exactly 5 petals, and the number 5 is found also in the Fibonacci.
Fractals are repeating geometric patterns that combine to form a whole.
Fractal geometry holds significance in medicine. For example, fractals could be used to study the pattern of the growth of the human cells. Through this, cancer cells can be observed and mitigated.
As a finance student, this course can be used to gain financial literacy and profitability, as well as have better money management plan. These concepts aids us to understand the potential of our course, therefore helping us to prepare for the future corresponding subjects and possible careers.
Mathematical thinking can be used as a tool for daily living, saying that problem-solving ability lies at the heart of mathematics.
Our experience from this course could be described as challenging, fun, and insightful. The lesson taught to us helped us understand how mathematics could be applied and used in different fields and disciplines, and how it helped us make important decisions in life.